We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Now the Packers sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewitt, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. He knows he's got to do more for his team.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Design bootleg here. Finds his man. It's Craig. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. They go play action on 1st down. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. First carrying it. Hit behind the line. The ball's loose. But it looks like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Andre Schmitz lining this one up. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Schmidt connects. And the game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. I don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality. I just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
The coverage by Javon Bullard.
They'll throw it. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Packers loading up the secondary on third. 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And with just this and one more game to go this season, he's 2 good weeks away from leading the league in passing yards for the year. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm worried about the length of the football. Maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Right up the gut. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
At the 41. A gain of a yard on the play brings up
3rd down from the gun. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
on the deep ball. It's now 2nd and 10.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds his running back. This is Bashul to And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first. Pass play now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Good long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Kyle Kroger on for this punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch made here at the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Hauled in left side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He dodged the tackle. And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
3 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Fullback trying to power him across. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Packers 3.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard gain on the
From the gun on third down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to Tucker. An 8-yard pickup. And a Packer first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Motion the tight end over. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
They're going play action. On top, gets a Musgrave. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. And motion him out of the backfield. Sticking to the air here. Connects with his receiver. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
No throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Reed's got it. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
4th down, pass coming. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the first half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's already scored once this game. Something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Going in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the in route. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Down to the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams now lead by 10.
It's not just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. The linebacks can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. The elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
21. Packers 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. Let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively. Getting in the way of that touchdown now, their defense needs that same type of hustle, that same type of effort, because they're going to be defending a very short field.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing off the play fake. Cut down the field, Golden. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. From the red zone on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the Rams 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 3rd and just 2 to go. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Schmidt connects. And that brings the deficit back within a score. 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. I'm pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Option give here. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Gain 11 on that play. And Rams have the first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. First and 10. He keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
He was taken down behind
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. They're going to try and throw it here. Connecting on the slant. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Oh, he shoves it forward. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Well, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Setting up, second and goal. Now looking to throw. Has it in place. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Third and goal. They need 3 yards here.
It's now third and
setting up to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop he's made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
To throw.
Brings up 2nd and
This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Christian Watson.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st down.
One of the tight ends motions right. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They're going play action. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now.
21.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Rams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Plowing up the middle. Shoves one away. And he's going to be drilling out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He takes off with it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Trying to push this past the marker. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Bronk gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
2 yards on the play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Right up the gut. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Caught quick right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. On the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
They go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a pickup.
Motion a receiver left.
Brings up 2nd and
They're throwing it.
at the Rams 24.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 4 yards to go.
He knocked out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They run again with Hubbard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you fouled up, because the execution was awesome by everyone. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Back on 2nd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Down and goal from the 4-yard line.
Back to throw now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing back. Throwing it with the double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. You have to experience that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Fielded at the 7. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Rams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete, and the coup on the left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Packers 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And the Packer 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that
2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing off the play fake. Hauled in by Musgrave. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Number 88, Luke Musgrave. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He shovels this one forward. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
There's a dive up the middle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Another carry for him. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Here's a throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's another Rams.
The play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll give them enough for a 1st down. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. This time it's a passing play. That one is Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. 4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He's got it to him. From the turn, falls out, he lost it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover, they keep possession. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Packers got to score in a hurry. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Throwing from the gun. Kraft has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the in route. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
now to throw. And he sails that one over the end zone.
It's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
You got the job done, Kate. That one is good. Now, I think we all ask the question that they're probably asking on the headsets. 1 timeout remaining. Will they try an onside kick? You rely on your defense. Try to pin them deep. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Rams and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.